Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss JD for our second episode in today's daily stock market insights. If you have not watched my first video, I'm going to drop the link down at the description box so you can also check out the stocks that I have reviewed in our first video. Now, if this is your first time to watch this video, I am Miss JD. I'm doing stock market analysis, particularly in the Philippine Stock Exchange, and I welcome comments, requests, because I prioritize them. In fact, what I have reviewed earlier are the most trending stocks that we had from top to from the first one, which is of course Converge, and then down to Pure Gold. So those are the stocks I've reviewed. This time around, I am going to give a shout out to those people who have requested. So these are your requests. So we have Benjamin over here, Annalyn, um, Yuri, there. So Justin, uh, excuse me, Billy. I already reviewed Pure Gold. So these are the requests that you guys have shared from my previous video. So thank you so much. Now I am going to review your requests. Right, so let's get right started. Now, I won't have to go through the index anymore because that was covered in the first video. But let me go ahead and check out the web. Oh wow, we have a significant increase in the price for web. I don't know what happened. There wasn't really much news for today. Interesting. No news for today, but we just had a good bounce. Actually, this was already meant to bounce, because as I check over here, we had a slight retracement, but that was in fact a key level to take note of because this used to be a resistance. Also had some consolidation which acted as a resistance as well, right in this area. And look at this level too. There was a consolidation that happened there. Then in today's market performance, you had a solid 13% increase in the price. So what are we going to expect by tomorrow? So number one, this is already a promising start. Particularly, this stock is I'm looking into a possibility that it will continue to move higher. Maybe it'll replicate what happened here. Now, my take though on things like this, whenever I see significant change in the price, I'm sure some of them might be taking some profit. And if you can haggle for a few cents, perhaps right at this level, because you already have a resistance here and also the resistance here, so we might be creating a brand new support at that level, especially because at one point this used to be a resistance. So it might revisit that and create a brand new support right there, and then it will continue to push the price higher, creating a higher high this time. And so, of course, which is your key element of a stock that is in an uptrend. Also, one thing that's good here is that you'd notice that the volume, this for instance, the volume had increased in today's market performance. So just if you can haggle, nothing to rush if you don't like to, if you still would like to enter, I think this is a much better level than this one over here. Although I see some more movements, possibility that it will continue to push the price higher. Let's take a look at SSI. Another good one. Wow, good job, Benjamin. You're giving out really good picks here. By the way, Benjamin also has his own channel and he's been in the industry. Has been trading for a long time. Nice bounce. What I can say here is that yes, another significant move right here. Although same principle that I follow, your previous resistance can potentially become your new support. We might see a pattern that looks like this. We don't know if in just a day this key level will be revisited and it continue to move the price higher. Sometimes you will have long wicks, right? A wick, something like this. This tiny thin line that you see either at the top or at the bottom of a candlestick. So those are your wicks. When you see a candlestick that looks like that, that would mean, let's take this as an example over here. At the start of the market, the price started at 1.09, and throughout the day, price levels have reached up to this point, which was 1.14, and at one point within the day, the price reached around 1.05. So it could fluctuate within the day. However, this stock had ended slightly higher than its opening price, which is around 1.10. That's the wick. So if you have placed your order around 1.06, and let's say you were not able to watch the market, in that scenario, your price or whatever your order is, buy or sell, it was hit. It was executed. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this as well is another example right here. In the event tomorrow, the price fluctuates and you put your order around 128 or 130 and the price hits that level, then it'll be executed. So the nearer you are to this potential support, the better, because this previous resistance will most likely become your new support now. All right, APVI. APVI is starting to show some signs of recovery. Overall, this over here is just moving sideways very, very slowly. Although I hope something, we were just waiting for a catalyst for this price level to be hit. But imagine how much it dropped in just a span of a day. So I'm sure many of our investors or newbies may have already been trapped here. So um, you are in a difficult situation right there, because we don't know what your goal is while you entered here. Now, if you are planning to um, stay there for long term, then you can just probably start averaging down, or yeah, because if this stock has already dropped how much more than 300 times, it's really difficult for you to cut your loss. I don't even recommend that. The cutting your loss will only work or will be to your advantage if you're able to execute that really, really fast, whereby the loss is still at a manageable level. However, if you have already experienced a drop like 30% or even more than 30%, in that situation, it's for me, it's better to just stay there and hold. Okay, and then when you have some money, try to buy at a lower level, and then if it recovers, you only exit, you only sell the number of shares uh, where you bought at a cheaper level. That's how you play around with this setup. You know for a fact that you entered, let's say, 1,000 shares here, and you added another 100 shares here. So to still gain, and for you to lower down your average or cost average, you enter right here, for example, at 100 shares, and then it goes up by 50. You only sell the 100 shares because that was only the transaction where you are profitable. The initial transaction you had here where you have 1,000 shares, just let it sit there. Okay, so that's how you go about it. Green. Let's have green. Okay, green, just be extra careful because this stock has already been climbing significantly. And what we are seeing at the moment is this stock trying to trigger the MA20 line, and we're halfway below that level. So this stock already had a wick over here, but we're still slightly low below the MA20 line. So I feel like we might see some more dips in the coming days. But if this stock is still very bullish, the decline is still going to be very manageable. Probably at this level for first 2.13. And the reason why we're saying that possible support is at 2.13 is because if you screen to the left as you slowly go down, you will see this price level where you have some consolidation. Every time the price hits that key area around 213 or 210, there's a bounce that's happening. So we're seeing a possibility that the price will revisit this area, maybe consolidate first before it recovers again. So we're banking on this foreign buying that has taken place in today's market performance. Let's take a look at SCC. SCC is most likely is going to create a brand new support at this key level over here around 1150. Yes, hopefully it sustains. So at one point it revisited this key area over here, which is your resistance, and now it revisited this almost the same level. So I'm thinking it will now create a brand new support right there. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if I have shared this to you guys. I was able to enter right here during the consolidation phase around 965, and I added a few more when it reached somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. And I was able to exit right at the 1180 something, 1184. So this is one of the good trades I had. But I'll see. So this is a support area, but I'd be more conservative if I'd like to enter in this stock. I'd wait for a possibility that in the event it breaks the 1150 key level, then that would be a much better entry for me. I'd enter at 11 peso area, which is the next support. So that is if the market gives me a chance right there. So hopefully by the time it goes to that level, I have extra money to have some more buying power, as I have already entered the funds I got from this stock to BDO. Today I entered BDO at the 12 peso. No, what was that? 12 peso? No. What? 90. 92. Not 12 peso. 92. So in my previous video, you know that I was talking about this. So I entered at 92, and then it didn't overshoot 91.90, but that's fine. It's BDO, so nothing to worry about there. So let's go and check out MWIDE. Pretty similar looking. Now let me just go ahead and plot this at the 7.23 area. That is your support. That's the next support that I'm looking at. You had your resistance right here and some consolidation that happened over here, so it's a key area. Just take note of that. So 727 is the support, nearest support that we are looking at. Now if you are to zoom out some more and try to understand the overall direction of this stock, we are still on a sideways movement. But one thing to take note of is this volume that is starting to pick up. So hopefully it just stays there and then consolidate for a few more days and increase in price. Okay, so let's check out MPI, which is another stock you guys have requested. MPI is currently seated at a possible resistance area. So that is a key level right there. So it looks like we have been struggling a little bit to break this key area. We tried to, but we ended red last Monday, and today there's another decline. Uh, well, technically it's just the same level, but just be extra careful because this has been moving significantly in the past few weeks. And how much has it been? This was a good 35% increase. So I think people will be taking profit and might potentially drop at this key level. First, it will drop at this key area. They're around 380. And if that gets broken, then next top would be 359. There you have it. So just hanging there. I feel like you will be able to get this at a cheaper level. Okay, so there you have it, guys. This is part two, and really the focus of this discussion is to grant your requests that you have shared in the comment. Oh, there's one. I forgot. There's RLC. One more. And that is from Justin. Yeah, I already talked about Dito in the previous talk, so I'm not covering it here. Let's check out RLC first. Okay, RLC is currently consolidating at um, a possible resistance area. Let me see. The reason why I'm saying that is a resistance, try to check this out. This key area over here has been hit multiple times, and we're not able to break it, and we're very near our overbought area at that point. So just in case it'll drop, most likely it'll revisit this key area before it goes up again. 1, 2, and then this was also hit. So I see it dropping some more. Let's see if it'll go back to the 1527. That is our key support at the moment. Okay, but still, if you try to look at it long-term wise, it's still a very promising level. This as well gives out regular dividend pay. 2020 June. What about this? So it gives out dividend every. So this is a 5%, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're able to get it at this key level at the moment, so 16, 50 cents over. If you bought it at let's say 16 pesos, divided by 16, oh, that's a 3% dividend pay each year. So that is one source of revenue. And when the price goes up, then you have your capital gains over there. So you have two income streams at this point. Okay, so that is it for our part two. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for those people who have dropped a comment, who have hit the like, and who have subscribed. These actions that you have done have really helped the channel. This is YouTube's way of recognizing that a channel like this exists. So the more people hit the like and hit the subscribe, then chances are this will grow in due time. So thank you guys for your support, and let's catch up again tomorrow. In the meantime, you have a good night. Rest well for another day full of action tomorrow. Bye bye.